Europe. Nowhere else in the world is there a comparable cultural complexity across such a relatively compact area, whether this is expressed in tangible features or in language and tradition. With digital technologies being applied to our culture, Europe's cultural heritage is becoming more accessible than ever. Digitisation is going on at any time and at any place in Europe, either as a well-defined, intentional process or as a byproduct of creative or knowledge-intensive activity. Artifacts, archival documents, texts, books, photos and audiovisual material all over Europe are being produced digitally or are being recorded by high-end scanning technology. Tools and standards help to automate this process and give structure to the digital originals and surrogates that are produced. Efficient digitisation means the constant introduction of newly produced digital cultural sources to national repositories or networks. This requires the creation of flexible systems that ensure the long-term use of these sources for research, for developing interactive learning applications, for decision-making, for developing creative activities, and transferring knowledge on every cognitive level. Storing digital or digitised sources in itself does not guarantee seamless access or contextual relevance. Intelligence must be available to organise the knowledge stored in the many different institutions all over Europe. And reference structures like ontologies and thesauri, capable of adaptation and evolving with our ideas, must guide the processing of information. Effective digitisation yields a double return. The information can be used and reused indefinitely, generating discourse and linking information. And it allows public knowledge potential to be used to the full. The challenge is to provide a public, sustainable and trusted European digital space where cultural resources and cultural knowledge from every member state can be shared and accessed by all European citizens without the impediments of time and place. A profound European effort is needed to create the conditions for quality access to our national heritages, contributing to our understanding of Europe's culture and history. This effort involves more than just technology. There is a need for coordination of policies, investments and research, the creation and use of common standards, and cooperation between heritage institutions, researchers, industry, and governments. New European generations are quickly getting accustomed to navigating digital media in search of useful and reliable cultural information, giving them new opportunities to use resources they would otherwise never have seen or been allowed to handle. Today, however, information pollution makes finding the right information still a tedious and time-consuming task. Websites and portals make us leave our working environments and enter into a variety of artificial query strategies and disconnected sources. To improve this, Europe's member states are working hard on preconditions for building a seamless web of cultural knowledge and information. Without this European effort, the girl in front of the screen never would have had the remotest opportunity of following Aristotle's tracks around Europe. With the European countries coordinating their digitisation policies, new digital cultural sources like the one the girl is creating will be able to link with the rich web of relations that connects them to the universe of our common cultural heritage. The rich cultural infrastructure to be will also support interaction with a continuum of meaning. It fosters discourse and provides the connections, the sources, and the intelligence. It stores the layers of enrichment and the sediments of use. The richness of the humanities will be translated into a medium that covers the same area as our traditional libraries, museums, and archives, but with a completely new dynamic. Digitisation is on the increase in all European countries. Together, the many national digitisation programmes represent a first step towards an integrated system of electronic access to Europe's cultural heritage. Quality electronic access means that citizens are no longer bound by geographical restrictions. Digitisation policies and initiatives in each country should therefore show awareness of actions in other countries and tie in with common policies and standards. Coordination of digitisation activities was the main concern of the member states that accepted and supported the Lund Action Plan in 2001. The Netherlands European Presidency 2004 supports the continuation of joint European coordination actions for the digitisation of cultural heritage.